Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Is Savannah Chrisley on Dancing with the Stars Season 34? Dancing with the Stars is set to return for a new season this upcoming fall. With some new dancers already confirmed, there is also speculation on who else is going to compete. In particular, there are rumors that Savannah Chrisley of Chrisley Knows Best fame could be a new contestant. Recently, an inside source weighed in on the story. Dancing with the Stars is set to return with Season 34. The competition series recently finished its 33rd season back in November. The show's Season 34 is expected to premiere this upcoming fall. Alfonso Ribeiro and Julian Hough are set to return as hosts, with Derek Hough, Carrie Ann Inaba, and Bruno Tonioli serving as judges. However, fans are also curious about who is going to hit the stage to compete. Recently, rumors have come out that reality TV star Savannah Chrisley could be joining the show. An inside source recently opened up about the idea with the U.S. Sun. As they revealed, Savannah Chrisley is also in talks. Some fans would expect Savannah's appearance to be timely, since her family recently made headlines when her parents, Todd and Julie Chrisley, received a presidential pardon. However, the source claims this isn't the first time that Savannah was considered as a potential contestant. According to the insider, she's been in talks in previous seasons, but it just hasn't worked out. That said, the source also weighed in on how recent news could impact things. They continued, producers know she will be an extremely controversial pick, and not everyone is on board with her, but as they've shown in the past, they are not afraid of controversy. They enjoy casting choices that get people talking. Given the recent news with her parents, Savannah would definitely be a choice that gets a lot of buzz. However, fans already have some idea of what to expect this season. At this time, Jen Affleck, Alex Earle, Robert Irwin, and Whitney Liebert are already set to compete. The source also talked about a few other stars possibly hitting the dance floor. Savannah isn't the only star being the insider talked about. According to the source, one reality show alum has already declined. As they shared, they approached Boston Rob Mariano. After the Traitors hype, he was another top name. They would have loved to have both him and Dylan Afron on the season, but Rob declined. Daytweetix isn't his style, and he has his own projects in the works he is focusing on. Mariano might be out, but it's possible Dylan might hit the stage this upcoming season. The source claimed Dylan is still in the running, though. He's not counted out yet. They are desperately trying to pull in younger viewers. Outside of reality TV, a star from the Twilight films was also discussed. Taylor Lautner, famous for playing the werewolf Jacob Black, was also allegedly in negotiations to appear with his wife, Tay. As the source revealed, Taylor is one of the top people they want for this next season. They're in talks with it now and finalizing everything. There's a chance his wife Tay could join too, since they've become such a public figure as a duo with their podcast and wellness company. Taylor is the focus though. With his background and stunt experience, he'd be a force on the ballroom, but they are interested in both Taylor and Tay. When the lights dimmed and the iconic Dancing with the Stars theme rang through the ballroom, no one expected reality TV's Southern Belle Savannah Chrisley to emerge in a glittering gold fringe dress, confidence blazing and heels clicking in time with the beat. But Season 34 of Dido DTS came with surprises, and Savannah, known for her quick wit on Chrisley Knows Best, was ready to show the world a side of her few had seen: fierce, vulnerable, and determined. From the moment she was announced as a contestant, social media exploded. With the daughter of Todd and Julie Chrisley charmed the judges with her charisma. Could she channel her personal heartbreak and family chaos into compelling performances? Would she be more than just another reality star thrown into the glitzy blender of ballroom competition? The answer came week by week, as Savannah took the stage beside her professional partner, veteran dancer Alan Burston. Their chemistry was immediate, not romantic, but raw and electric. Savannah wasn't a trained dancer, and she didn't pretend to be. She stumbled during rehearsals, sometimes laughed through tears, and often wore her nerves like a second skin. But she also worked harder than anyone imagined. This wasn't just about dancing. It was about much, she said in a pre-performance interview. My parents are incarcerated. I'm raising my little brother and niece. Every day I have to choose to smile, to show up. Dancing, that's me choosing joy. Her premiere night cha-cha, set to Meghan Trainor's Made You Look, had sass but lacked polish. The judges gave her 6 and encouraging feedback. But fans loved her. Twitter trended with hashtags like #SavannahShines and #ChrsleyChacha. She was dubbed the Southern Cinderella, and for good reason. Her transformation from tabloid fodder to dance floor contender was captivating. Week 2 was her breakout. Performing a Viennese waltz to Taylor Swift's You're on Your Own, Kid, Savannah let the vulnerability pour out. Draped in soft lilac and spinning under a cascade of lights, she looked like a woman releasing pain with every pirouette. The judges, especially Carrie Ann and Nava, were stunned. You didn't just dance tonight, Carrie Ann said through tears. You spoke to us. You reminded us why this show matters. The 8s started rolling in, and so did the attention. Savannah's journey became about more than dance. It became a symbol of grace under pressure. Every week, she dedicated a dance to someone meaningful. Her father, her mother, her siblings, even herself. One particularly moving routine was a rumba dedicated to Chloe, the niece she now raises. The dance was soft, intimate, and deeply maternal, ending with Savannah clutching a teddy bear that once belonged to Chloe, tears silently rolling down her cheeks. The package before the dance showed Chloe watching rehearsals, cheering on her sassy Vanna. She's my hero, Chloe said in the clip. She makes pancakes and does pirouettes. Despite the emotional toll, Savannah never leaned into pity. Her confidence grew with each paso doble and quick-step. Alan pushed her limits, knowing that behind the mascara and microphones was a steel spine. When the tango week arrived, he dared her to open the number with a solo, an almost unheard-of move for a novice contestant. Savannah nailed it. Meanwhile, Savannah's off-camera life became an unofficial subplot to her DWTS story. Paparazzi caught glimpses of her arriving to rehearsals in sweats, carrying both a dance bag and Chloe's lunchbox. She FaceTimed Grayson in between lifts and ran lines for her podcast while stretching. Her life was chaos, but she made it beautiful. In the Disney Week special, Savannah stole hearts as Belle from Beauty and the Beast. Her waltz in that signature yellow gown felt like a fairy tale. And maybe it was. Savannah was rewriting her own. The judges weren't the only ones noticing. Celebrities like Kristen Cavallari and JoJo Siwa tweeted support. Former DWTS champ Hannah Brown even stopped by a rehearsal to give her a pep talk. You're not just dancing, you're healing, Hannah said. Let it be messy. Let it be yours. By the semifinals, Savannah had proven herself. Gone was the girl who giggled through missteps. In her place stood a woman who had learned to move through pain with poise. Her samba, saucy, her Argentine tango, sultry, and her freestyle, a triumph. Set to a mashup of Beyoncé's Run the World, Girls, and Christina Aguilera's Fighter, Savannah's final routine felt like a battle cry. Surrounded by backup dancers in black and gold, she emerged from a set of iron bars. symbolizing her parents' incarceration, and danced with a power that could only be born of real struggle. It was storytelling through sweat, sequins, and soul. As confetti fell, the crowd roared. The judges gave her a perfect 30. She didn't win the mirror ball trophy. That honor went to an Olympic gymnast. But Savannah won something else: redemption, respect, and a fresh start. After the finale, host Alfonso Ribeiro asked what the experience had meant to her. She didn't hesitate. "I came here broken, scared, and honestly. I didn't think I belonged," she said. "But dance gave me a voice when I couldn't speak. And now, I'm not just Todd Chrisley's daughter. I'm Savannah, and I'm still dancing." The crowd stood. Alan wiped his eyes. Chloe ran onto the stage with a glitter-covered teddy bear. And somewhere in a quiet prison chapel, Todd and Julie watched the recording on a grainy screen, hands clasped, crying tears of pride for the daughter who had danced her way into America's heart.